What's going on, guys? Antonio here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up for me, and let's get into it. All right, I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about this, but I keep seeing this article pop up, and everybody's writing about it. They got it on Rolling Stones. It's Teen Vogue. All these different articles are popping up, and some of them are like, "Why isn't Tom Holland speaking out?" For his, fellow actor and all this nonsense. But let's read some of this. Tom Holland's Romeo and Juliet co-star Francesca I probably mispronounced it, Amewudah-Rivers. Yeah, sorry. Received support after her casting sparks racist remarks. More than 800 black actors are denouncing backlash aimed at actor Francesca Amewudah-Rivers, who was cast to play Juliet opposite Tom Holland in an upcoming stage production of Romeo and Juliet in London's West End. After Amewudah-Rivers' casting announcement, online backlash was fierce, even prompting the Lloyd company, which is behind the theater production, to issue a statement on social media earlier this month condemning a barrage of deplorable racial abuse online directed towards a member of our company. All right. So here's the thing. In the UK, only about 4% of the population is black, Afro-Caribbean, African, so that means 96% are white, and they've got a nice Asian population too, but it's not enough to, move the needle, right? And what I've noticed is that these plays and some of their television shows, they try to do the so-called colorblind casting that we're doing in Hollywood as well. You remember a few years ago, they did Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And they made a point to announce that the actress playing Hermione was a woman of color. I can't remember that actress's name, but they went out of their way to cast a non-white actress to play Hermione, even though she, most people consider Hermione to be a white actor, to be a white character, right? What was so funny at the time, because they did this, J.K. Rowling wrote the story that they wrote the play, that the play was based on, right? And they're actually talking about making the Harry Potter thing into a feature-length movie. And I remember they had mentioned that Daniel Radcliffe was in negotiations for that. But at the time, this is before J.K. Rowling got canceled for her comments on the trans community. She was like, I never actually said Hermione in the books. I never said Hermione was white. I just mentioned that she had curly hair and like snaggle teeth and all this kind of stuff. So that's why it's so funny that she was being very supportive of them casting this black actress to play Hermione, even though that actress got a lot of backlash. A lot of people were upset. They were like, Hermione's white. And which I actually agree with that. Because I go back to the Harry Potter movies, and J.K. Rowling had a say in who got cast in all those roles. And for some reason, she picked a white actress to play Hermione. She signed off on that. That's interesting. Okay. Hey, like I said, I understand they tried to do a diversity thing with that, and she wanted to be supportive. And even in the United States, it was at least 30 some odd years ago, there was a little black girl, and she had auditioned. They were doing a Broadway revival of Annie. And this black actress, this little kid, she auditioned. Her parents took her up there. She auditioned. Of course, they were like, Annie's a little white girl with red hair. And they didn't give her the job. And then her family filed a lawsuit against the theater company for racial discrimination. And this made national headlines. I remember watching this on the Today Show, and they had done an interview with some of the people and all that. I think that lawsuit got tossed out, but shortly after, they did hire a black actress to play Annie on Broadway, and they were like, "This is groundbreaking. This is the first time a black actor will be portraying Annie," and all this kind of thing. So I don't understand that, but it's I feel like everybody knows, if you know the story Romeo and Juliet, that character is definitively white. We're in ancient Italy. We have two warring families, two warring Italian families. And so, yeah, these are white characters. It's like, okay, what was it? There was, I'm a Tennessee Titans fan, and I remember there was a Julius Caesar play it was playing at one of the theaters here in Nashville, and former Titans running back Eddie George, he portrayed Julius Caesar, and I remember some people were upset about it because obviously Julius Caesar was not black, so it was. But he went to school, he went to Ohio State, but he took theater while he was in school and stuff, so he had a love for the theater. And I believe, like I said, I don't get triggered now when white actors play Othello, all this kind of, because I know some people, when they put these plays together now, they're like, hey, we're gonna do Othello, but we have to make sure it's a black person that plays Othello. I'm like, come on, this stuff is crazy. But like I said, the main thing I thought was interesting, they were some people are trying to throw Tom Holland under the bus because Tom Holland is being smart, and he's like, yo, I don't want to touch none of this racial stuff. So he laying in the cut, and he's not. I know he will say something eventually. Why do I know this? Because the woman he has been in a relationship with for almost 5 years now, Zendaya, is half black. Eventually he will talk, but I understand Tom Holland, the racial stuff can't win either way, because like, even though he's not being targeted, his castmate is being targeted. I know he's going to come out with a perfectly worded statement eventually, but trying to force him to say something now before, you get something like this, whatever he says is going to make international news. So him not saying anything is a smart play. But I thought this was interesting. And like I said, just Google some of these stories. You'll see some of the articles. They're different slants. This many actors have come out in support of her, and everybody's right. All this kind of thing. I'm like, but like I said, I understand race is a very sensitive subject, so please get in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a follow. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. I'm on Threads. All at Ikari Press. And if you type in IkariPress.com, it will take you to my comic book, Brand Way of the Gun. The link to my Gumroad is in the description as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.